Yeah, ridiculous.
Oh man, I want to jump just quickly into original. Your first thoughts on the Kushaq, Skoda Kushaq. Is that how you sent me some wonderful video that you were driving this and you loved it. This is the Skoda's version of the T-Roc, which is an entry level.
Yeah, T-Roc or T-Cross, whichever market you're in. I think is the same car, isn't it? But it's great. I mean,
look, let me frame it just for a second. These things are not the easiest vehicle to find. They are in a couple of markets, but
yeah, you can't get them from Alien. You can get them from Alien Sons here, but I think they're order.
Yeah,
they've been ordered for fleets for rentals and stuff like that. I'm not sure that the average Joe can go in and
so they're a lot of fleet customers. Yeah,
I think they've just been designed for rental companies.
Yeah, big sales in India. They come in at about 68,900 dirhams. So do the calculation, 3.67 to the American dollar.
Which is nothing. When I was in the UK 12 years ago, we were selling base level polos for that.
And when you start looking at what do you get for that, we'll go through a little bit about what's in this vehicle. But here they're selling them 5-year unlimited mileage warranties, 3-year service contract, 3-year premium roadside assistance. So they obviously trust the vehicle if you're getting 5 years unlimited mileage warranty and you're using them as fleet vehicles.
Listen, right, we have this same thing in the UK all the time.
1.5 liter, 150 horsepower engine.
The Skoda version, for many reasons, but the Skoda version of the VW and the Seat comes out last.
Right.
And there's a lot of reasons for that. They need to be as economical with the production as possible because the price point's lower because people have this ridiculous stigma attached to Skoda.
Yep.
But that also means as a sort of consequence of that, they are way more reliable. All the problems have been ironed out.
Yeah.
And the first entry, like an entry level, I guess the best example would be, and it's not relevant to this market, unfortunately, but the entry-level Volkswagen at the time, the Volkswagen Up.
I never even heard of one of those.
So it's the tiny little thing. Now, Seat did a M-I-I. Skoda did a City Go, I think it was called, something like that. The Up came first, then the Seat, then the Skoda. So, but the entry level of the Up was like £9,000 or something crazy, like really cheap. But by the time we got to the Skoda, all of those materials have been done away. We've improved again. So the very basic Skoda one was better than the very basic Volkswagen one.
Yeah.
But it was cheaper than it.
Imagine.
And they're reliable because all the problems have been ironed out. We had, I know where it comes from because especially where we live, I mentioned before, I've had a good friend who I tried to get him to buy a Kia Stinger and the first question he asked me after looking at it was, can you remove the badges for me and fill the holes in? Yeah. If it matters to you what people think about you in the car you're driving, then great, that's fine. Each to their own. But the Skoda, this Kushaq, for the money that you pay for it, there's only one criticism of it.
All right, one criticism. Here we go. Drum roll.
It's a 1.5 4-cylinder, this one. It's 150 horsepower, which, okay. But in a small vehicle, I think you really need a turbo. You really need to have that oomph.
Needs a little bit more power.
You really need to have that oomph to get going. Now, there's the 3-cylinder 1 litre, which Volkswagen Group have done for a long time. The Up had that, which has a turbo on it, which has 115 horsepower, but I guarantee you that will feel better than the 1.5 in terms of getting going from lights or trying to overtake traffic. Once it's going, it's fine, this 1.5. It's no problem whatsoever.
But you don't have that pickup.
You don't have it. Like,
and if you're going to pass, is it, again, you got the same kind of thing? You just need a little bit more.
See, the thing with it is, I drive a van. I drive a 2-litre petrol, 115 horsepower van around all the time. It feels like the van.
Okay.
So but again, it's a car at a price point.
Yeah.
So for me, you're getting everything quality-wise that you get from a VW and an Audi and a Seat. Typically, you just have the Skoda badge on it, and for whatever reason, they won't do away with that silly chrome silly grill on the front, which makes all the cars look like old men.
Yeah,
cars,
I love that. I love that chrome.
Which is what a lot of people.
But I'm
don't
an
like.
old man, so.
So I would.
Well, I want to jump into some of those features that you love.
Yeah.
First of all, full size spare tire,
spare wheel.
It's a full
2023, and there's a spare
you open
wheel
it up and it's there. You're like giddy.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
dancing around.
Yeah.
It's like the dash. So it's got so not really. It doesn't have that little plush plasticky VW.
No, there's no
feel.
soft touch on it. No.
This is hardcore plastic, but it wasn't shiny, and you're knocking on it. And I'm going, yeah, I live with that.
It was finished. It was just the sort of the scratchy stuff. It's just
yeah.
It's not premium. It isn't. No. That is but where premium feel dies away. But everything from the dash backwards is brilliant. Really, really premium.
The other thing that you highlighted, and this is one, if you're in a vehicle for more than 20 minutes and you're driving, you might decide to go rodeo style. So you got one hand up on the steering wheel. What do you do with the other hand? In a lot of less expensive vehicles, there's nothing, and this one's got a little it's got a little elbow rest.
Yeah. Center armrest. Yeah. Front center armrest. Very rare. Good spec. And in that armrest is rear AC vents.
Wow.
2 USB-C charge ports.
So again, they've thought about this.
Yeah, for the back seats. Yeah.
You were sitting in the front seat. You tried it out, and there was lots of spacious room.
So I sat in the passenger seat.
Yeah.
Put the seat to a position that I could sit. Okay, and then I got out of it without moving the seat, and I could sit behind the seat.
Wow.
In the back. Now, I wouldn't have been saying let's all drive to Fujairah, but I could have done the school run, or got to work and back.
Yeah.
So and the steering wheel, thing of beauty.
I know.
For a modern day steering wheel, it was like no haptic controls on it. It's got cruise control. This is a 70,000 dirham brand new car. It's got cruise control, a spare wheel, an armrest. All the controls on the steering wheel are sensible. All the switches feel nice and well appointed. It's got Apple and Android Connect on the CarPlay built in from the factory. Maps on it, charge points, 5 full seats with full seat belts, as many airbags as you could shake a stick at. And it was like, is this really 70k? Why are people not buying these?
Yeah.
Like, seriously, why is nobody... Now, I know why, because I've had a conversation where I won't name the person, but it's a close person to me, and I've said, we'll buy one. I'm not driving a Skoda.
Yeah. It's a Kushaq. It's even got a good name. It's a Kushaq.
I'm not driving a Skoda.
The Kushaq.
I mean, I can't remember what the name of the Touareg, sort of Skoda Touareg is. I can't remember the name of it.
The Yeti?
No, the Yeti. DJ's dad had a Yeti. That's the big square box one. They're so cool.
Yeah.
Proper car. But the Touareg one, I'll probably look at it for it now, is like 170k brand new. And it's fully appointed.
I like the cloth seats you also had, which and the color scheme on it looked nice. It just looked like a wonderful
Kodiak. Skoda Kodiak.
The Kodiak. That's right. It's the Kodiak Bear.
Yeah, Skoda Kodiak, which the new Touareg is a beautiful car.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, like, it's a great car, but the Touareg is okay. So this is a US site, so that's not great. But the Touareg is entry level $67,000 to $100,000 top spec. The Kodiak entry level is $46,000, top spec $77,000.